Can you hear me now? There we go. Okay, we've got the music coming in. We have the... I don't know why OBS does this, but every once in a while it just drops. It just forgets the input device that I'm using. And it just goes, meh, I don't know. Default. Default sounds good. You want a default, right? And default is apparently nothing. So that works out well for me. Now, where is the game? The game. Where is the game? This is the game? Did I switch the game? I may have. Let us add a new one. Let's see about doing this. Ooh, I switched these around a lot. I really should clean this up. I blame Windows 2. Hey, that's not too bad. We can fix that. We can work with that. Let me turn the game sound. No, the game sound's not that bad. It might just be a bit loud for me. Alright, let's rename this to... Disco, baby! There we go. Alright, so, here's the Earth. That's a pretty sweet Earth, you might say. Around. Now, how do we resize you from here? Come on. Come on. Come on, then. You get your shit together, game. You get it together. Okay, hold on. Options. Windowed. I just need it to be a little bit smaller. So, 2560. This might be a little too small. Let's see. Ooh, that's a widescreen. No, no, no. Don't understand how the pixels, they work. Okay, one second. This might be it, and then we just scroll it down a little bit. Nope, now it's too big for my screen. Never mind. Can I take it off the screen slightly so I can manually resize it? Why are we doing this? Okay, hold on. I need it to be... How is it looking now? Let's see. OBS, what do you got? It needs to be a little bit bigger, but we might be able to work with this. Might be able to scale this up-y. I think it's a little bit off-center. That's probably also an issue. Okay, game sound, you're being a little loud to me. I'm not. It's not that I don't like the music, but I am trying to do a thing. Thank you. And then the music just dropped out entirely. Whoa! My headset just died. We are starting strong with the lore today. Battery low. Please charge. It's plugged in now. Thank you, headset. You're plugged in! Thank you. Stupid piece of shit. Anyways, I haven't cussed yet. So, you know, a win's a win. Okay. Pianissimo. Please, please. Soprasata. Wait, that's not right. That's food. Let's see. Properties. Transform. Edit transform. So let's do... Okay, and then we determined that we need it to be a little bit less than that. Whoop, too far. Needs to be a little more than that. So let's do... Pardon me, we're doing this, yeah. Yeah, we'll do 300. And then we'll do... yeah, I think that was... I really should write this down for future reference. And then for height, we'll do... Maybe... We good? Seems about right. Yeah, there we go. Alright, game is happen. Everything should be up and running. The chat bar is there. Kbonk is open. I need to refresh the browser source. Oh, I forgot to get water, and it is important to hydrate. And I also have to hold my controller. There we go. And I didn't take off my clothes by accident. Not that that's a thing that happens all the time, but it does happen sometimes, because we like to keep it a little exciting here, folks. Isn't that right, nobody's? Alright. No, I didn't want to quit the game. I wanted to quit the options. Work with me here, game. I'm trying my best. Alright. I know the VOD for the second episode, whatever you want to call it, isn't up yet because of the aforementioned bad luck and YouTube / my video editors not people. I obviously can't afford to hire video editors, but the programs being bad. And as I refuse to pay for an Adobe alternative or any other video editing software aside from the one that I already have, the only option is to suffer. So there you go. In that case, I will need to try and remember what happened last time. Ah, yes, we did the thing with the dead body. That was last episode. We talked to Kuno. We talked to Kuno-S. We did things. We had a conversation with the dead body. We had a conversation with ourself. We looked around. We determined what we had to do for the preliminary examination. We fessed up to the fact that we do not have our badge or gun, which is a problem. What else? What else? We did shoot him down. We did in fact do the aces high and low, the high five, low five with Kim, because, bromance. And we are not, roommates. We are boyfriends, obviously. Yep. And we have our messed up thing. Now, here's the thing. I was considering, for fun and giggles, because it is, yes, because I want boots. Obviously, I'm not wearing any shoes right now. It's just, it seems like a good idea. I don't want to get hookworms. You can't see. But those are my toesies, and they are a coldsies. What else? Yes, for this auspicious day, the Friday 13 day, I was going to, behind the scenes, see about setting the luck to be impossibly bad for this, for today. I was going to set it to like a impossible success chance and just have a day of failure. Unfortunately, I couldn't find like the thing that I'm using for this. It doesn't let you set the stats to whatever you want. It only lets you set them very high. So I couldn't, unfortunately, make that happen. I also have been very busy this week. I missed yesterday's stream. I have had quite a time. I'm operating on very little sleep, so please do bear with me. Work. It's not even for fun reasons. I wish it was for something cool or useful or great. Or did I just go behind? Yep, oh, it's the line. The line is apparently, interesting. I don't know how that works, but alright. There's something green over there, I see. Yeah, it's over there. So, not fun reasons, only work reasons, but I am gonna be good and not crash out about work this week. At least not on stream, because I don't want to have to go through this video editing nonsense again. Oh. What does this button do?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Alright. Let me know if the audio, because the main audio, we do want to be able to hear the voice. Let me know if it needs to be adjusted. There is also no music playing right now.
Not necessarily.
Ooh, Inland Empire.
But still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Just a trash container? There is no such thing.
Oh, really? Tell me. Tell me what? Tell me something good. All right, let's oop it up a little bit more.
Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
No, we don't keep our hunches to
Trash,
ourselves.
Food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. What do you mean, feel?
Well, now we're
I
supernatural
agree.
cop.
We should get someone from the remote viewers division here.
Is that a thing? Are you messing with me?
He's being sarcastic.
Okay, cool.
Do not ask what the remote viewers division is.
Here's the thing. I mean, it was a success, but that doesn't mean necessarily that I'm correct. But I also am very committed to being unapologetically the idiot. So let's do
All
it.
the detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division. They work
Oh,
as invaluable
Kim,
to
you're
the force.
great. We love Kim.
It's remarkable how he can keep a straight face. Take note. The lieutenant is well versed in deadpanning. Many of the things he says
We are
could
going to
be meant in jest.
Kim, if you are going to commit to the bit, you have not met who can commit to the bit as much as I can. I think I can. Let me see. I might have to do it through the game itself because I think we're maxed on the out-of-game sound. Not load game. Continue. That's not what I want. Come on. We know how to do this. Wow, the voiceover volume is as high as possible. Where is the... Interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Let me see if I can bump it up a little further. Properties. Can we boost the gain up? Can we boost the gain up on the back end? Can we get 110% here? 1 second. I want it to be clear. So advanced audio properties, game sound, volume percent. Let's pop it up to, you know, Coach always said that I have to give 110%. So let's see. Again, let me know what it is. I'm going to move the OBS thing over here so I can adjust it easier because it's on the tiny monitor, so it makes it hard to see. All right, continue. Yeah, we're committing to the bit.
None, because they don't exist.
I'm so disappointed right now.
There isn't, but we should still access this container.
Well, at least you're still on the same wavelength I am, and we are
try
going to
using
open
a
this
pry
dumpster.
bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Or...
Did someone say pry bar?
Cussing. Yeah! We're swearing cop now. It's just going to be
Pry
essentially
bar,
me
pry
saying we're
bar.
different kinds
Your
of
palms
cop.
yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
No or, Primar!
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
I believe you're supposed to have a French accent, so it is pronounced information. I'm allowed to say that.
Ask the manager. Bullshit. Go straight for the pry bar and pry this baby wide open.
I mean, you heard physical instrument. I mean, you didn't hear physical instrument, but I did. And that's all that matters. Pry bar. Pry bar, pry bar, pry bar, pry bar, pry bar, pry bar. A light above, descending. Wow, that's deep. That's some deep shit. Damn it, I cussed. To be fair, the game has cussing. I'm allowed to cuss. This is not going to be a PG-13 stream. That's good. I'll keep that in mind. Some deep thoughts for a dumpster. Some deep dumpster thoughts. Let's not talk to the children. The children, I may have... Oh yes, we did love tap. We did give a child a tap on the face. The child deserved it. I'm still not about hitting children, but you know.
Around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershaw.
Rivershaw.
Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
Now, I will be forthright for the amount of times I've played through Disco Elysium. It is not a high number, and they are very few and like they were very separate. They were not that recent, so I don't have the same encyclopedic irony knowledge of every single beat of the game. I remember vignettes of it. And like I said, when I played it through the first time, I had no idea how the pondering sort of situation worked. I didn't have an idea about how a lot of things worked, so that was a problem. Here it is, the thought cabinet. That was a huge thing. There it is, there's Ace's Low. Which made my playthrough a lot harder. Some save scumming did happen. Yeah. So, what I'm trying to say is there will be things that I'm sure people well-versed in this game and its minutiae will know are possible. I will not. I have, I think, a good idea of some of the things that can happen. But I think I've seen a fair amount of the failure states. Because, my very first playthrough went very badly as I tried to figure out how to play the game and didn't take any time to actually learn how the game worked. And I was having a good time, so it was fine. So this will be interesting, and I'll see what it's like to be a success, which, you know, is a new and novel feeling for me. Anyways, shiver shiver.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
Just because I've seen people
Looking up at the
do,
sky, cold water dripping from
like,
your
doing a
hair.
modded playthrough is not nearly the wackiest kind of playthrough you can try. I've seen people do the no, they've tried to do, the problem is I can't explain them without spoiling things about how the game works. No pants playthrough is a thing I've seen. Low intelligence. There was one playthrough I saw, which was they tried to talk to the least amount of people possible. They tried to, essentially, it was like an anti-detective playthrough where they're like, yeah, you expect that you have to talk to a lot of people to solve this case. What is the fewest amount of people you can talk to in Disco Elysium, theoretically, to solve the case? And it required some fancy finagling because, yeah, conversation, turns out, is a big old thing. I don't discard thought. We don't discard thoughts in here. We are all about
Grey
these
sky
thoughts.
like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
Okay.
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you.
The city and I are one.
You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
We are talking about the fact that I'm not wearing shoes, though, right? Literally all of this was to say, you cold, fam. Your toes, I'm gonna get the massive oh god, my feet are gonna get cut off by the end of this, aren't they?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinez.
Me.
With its motorboats and gently swaying reeds.
To be fair, I expected, you know what, I don't want to jinx it, especially knowing my lore and my particular luck, but I'm surprised with the amount of decent luck I've had today in terms of, general happenings. Work-wise, things weren't as terrible as they could have been, considering how bad my work week has been, in terms of the amount of work, and how busy, and how many things require my attention, and how much stress it has been. But Lulu's still down here? Nope, Eggy's down here, though. I saw another Rottweiler today. His name is Duke, and like Lulu, he had a full tail, and he was a very good boy. And when you pat him in the middle of his back, he gets all wiggly and goes, "Ruh, ruh, ruh, ruh," and it was very cute. And his owner was very nice. His owner was taking him for a walkie as I was outside, and I'd never met this doggo before, and I was like, "Oh my god, is that a Rottweiler? Oh my god, you're so cute." And he was like, "Oh, he's friendly," and I was like, "Well, that's all the invitation I need, friend." And he told me that Duke has many children's. He was a rescue, and he was a very good boy, and he's got 2 little white spots on his face. I'm assuming a form of vitiligo. And apparently one of his sons has a white spot on his chest, and it was good. It is good to see a dog and pet a dog and have a good day because there was a dog. A good boy. He was a very good boy, and I need everyone to know that. Anyways, let's talk about how cold I am.
The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Interesting. Did we ask who are these ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta,
I
the
see.
financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
Oh, are we gonna get like a vignette from...
Will you ever go there?
Will I? Getting a little introspective. I thought this was just about me being cold. Gosh, I am this character. Hey, I'm cold. Literally starts thinking about places far, far away. This is spacing out the video game.
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinez every day.
I don't think my internal monologue has such a gravelly voice, though, unfortunately. That'd be neat.
Urban coastline.
Very deep.
Rain dripping off Etonite-covered roofs.
Etonite.
Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries.
What else?
Old
Why is my
wooden
computer
church
60?
stands on stilts
This
above
game shouldn't be
water.
making my computer go hotsies. Hotsy-totsies. That's wild.
Coal City, end of all lines.
Alright.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants.
Yo,
Smokestacks rise somewhere
me.
in the distance.
have a shower. You gross. I, personally, am not a stinky. I have showered.
There's a fleece
Just so you
on the
know.
corner. A plastic coat is folded into a small trunk
3 T's.
under the counter by the window. Beyond that, the strike breakers have gathered.
My composure.
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down.
I
your
get
back.
it. I'm
You shudder
cold.
like a
I'm
animal
getting the
trying to shoot water from
hypothermias.
its
I
eye.
know. I'm not going to be sorry cop. I'm going to be hypothermia cop.
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping
Kim is
containers
probably
slick
concerned.
with rain.
I mean, he's probably
The Greater
already
Revachol
been
Industrial
concerned.
Harbor
I think there's
is
just
an
different...
artificial mountain range.
Sorry, I shouldn't be talking
Immense
over the
wealth resides
narration.
within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
Especially when, you know... to be fair, I would rather listen to this narrator talk than me. I'll be honest. He's got a very nice voice. Anyways,
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
I'm just asking these questions of my brain, and it's just pulling up this miscellany out of nowhere.
Couron, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary
lower
cuts
middle
the
class.
city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain. A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
The class divide is a physical... I mean, you kind of think about it. In cities, it is a physical thing. You've ever... I mean, the phrase, the wrong side of the tracks, does have a geographic, like, precedent. There are literally areas where each side... Actually, I live in an area where there's a very prescient dividing line between certain areas of not even affluence, but different levels of economic stability, that it can geographically be drawn. And they're very stark lines. It's very interesting. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm trying to match the vibe.
You have never been there. They don't need the law east of the river.
Ooh, it's lawless. The wild east. Does that work? Sure, why not?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46 millimeter
I mean,
bullets
yeah.
still lodged in their war-torn stone
Post-war, military, non-governed zone, etc., etc.
Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
Yep.
The news at noon. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Filthy water pools around a body. Droplets of rain slip from the dead man's
I
cold
think that's where
cheeks.
we are.
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
This is very... I'm trying to think of the term for this kind of
The road
writing.
ascends. A raised motorway loops
Metaphysical?
above the
No.
ghetto.
Post? No.
Beneath its
Come
concrete
on,
pillars,
Zero,
a
you
sea
did
of
this.
Rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is... We're gonna hear Jamrock a few more times.
Revachol is the capital of the world.
Thank you.
Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes.
I think metaphysical is close.
It's home.
Ah. Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood at?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
What? 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 What?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if maybe this is like an amnesiac thing, or like a nervous breakdown thing, or like a... I don't know, psychosis, drug-addled brain thing. But my internal monologue, not really as dense in metaphor and poetic, prosaic nomenclature. And that's saying something, because my prose is as purple as my hair.
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Jamrock Rock City. It's like saying chai tea, or what's the one? It's TT or bread.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain.
Is silk processed in a mill? Huh. I mean, I guess textile mills are a thing.
Satellite officer Jean Vichmer rushes down the precinct stairs,
Read the
umbrella in hand.
corpse.
It's unopened. He doesn't see
Yeah.
the spring rain.
I was waiting for the cutaway. The language made me think that we were going to cut away somewhere.
On the bridge, officers Torson and McLean are standing guard.
Am I having an out-of-body
Torson
experience?
wears jeans and a fishnet wife beater.
That seems...
Satellite officer Vichmer passes by, and the young man remarks to him.
That seems ill-suited for, police work and the weather in general.
Where's your homo, homie?
There's the fishnet. Are you allowed to say that to fellow officer?
What?
What?
It's not like that. They're what is called heterosexual life partners. They have a battle-tested relationship.
Talking about me.
A brother
think.
bond, if you will.
Hey, Brother Bund. That's the company that made Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, I believe, originally. The original IP. There you go. You learned something today. You're welcome. I think.
Huh? Yeah.
Hetero, sexual, life, partners.
Yeah, I know. It's strange to me, too.
Funny apery. Male-centric workplace humor. Have you seen him?
You're talking about...
Is there something wrong? No, nothing. It's just... Judith went to his place and found the Monday mail unopened. I think he's still there. You didn't drink with him over the weekend, did you?
Oh, no.
That would be irresponsible.
Irresponsible. Chester, your suit is ugly.
With that animal? Never again, man. What is he, still down there? In, south of the interchange? What was it?
They are talking about me. They do like me.
In Martinez. He's in Martinez.
I like your accent. Martinez.
Your vision
That was
blurs.
not right.
You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What is above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there,
Aerostatics?
where rain forms, rotors flutter silently.
Is that like a helicopter? Helicopter.
This rain will not let up
I
anytime
mean,
soon. You
contextually?
should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
I mean, that's true. I am a good partner. Heterosexual life partner. No. Homosexual life partner. Why were they saying hetero? We're the same... Why? Why can't we be homo life partners? What's wrong with that? Game. Alright. They're telling me I should get a raincoat. I do have infinite money. If only because I don't feel like min-maxing the bottle collecting minigame. It's... running around doing it in my first playthrough was... I didn't enjoy it. I understand it. It thematically felt right. But it, But I don't want them to be hetero, but separately, no. I want them to kiss on the mouth. I actually do not have... I have no vested interest in anybody in this game kissing on the mouth. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to feel about them. Actually, you know what? Kim and we can kiss on the mouth, Kim, if you want. Especially considering I don't even know what's going on over here. I look like a ghoul. Anyways, I have to go to the fritz with 3 T's. There's crap on pavement like an eggshell. Ooh, purple. I like the purples. Oh, I see. We're completely insane. Okay, well that's more reasonable, and therefore I do not approve. There's somebody sitting there. They say there's a... Can we hustle a buns? Let's hustle a buns. Let's hustle. Why can't we move further? Come on. I need to go to the frititite. Uh-oh. Right. Yes, that's where the striking is happening. Yes, equip a classic bag, bloobly bloob, buy a jacket. So yes, we are bypassing...
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Fair enough.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this?
Oh, hey. Hey. 2 ladies are kissing.
This is Pop
Oop.
Stars. It's got, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Ooh, I guess. Why
Looks
they...
like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34.
Interesting.
This speaks to you.
Okay. We have to make the dirty old man comment.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly.
Yep,
Bewilderment
that's the
and
correct
repulsion
response.
leave her in place. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half
God, I
smile.
can visualize this exchange so clearly. I'm having psychic damage. we've all seen a dirty old man be inappropriate towards a female shop clerk before, let's be honest. If you haven't witnessed it, you haven't been paying attention. And you are very fortunate. Like, come on, let's not even pretend.
I don't know. Frit? I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier.
Oh, we are on Funked Up Fridays.
The story goes that normal Fritta with two
Fritta.
T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when
That sounds
Fritta
about
Retail
right.
Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Speaking about multinational corporations, capitalism, blah-de-blue-de-blue. Again, I understand thematically why the collecting bottles, money, grubbing, necessity mechanic of the game exists, both thematically and for gameplay purposes. I actually think it's kind of weak. It's, if anything, it feels more like an arbitrary friction that's introduced to the game for gameplay to make it feel more like a game. Otherwise, it feels more a little too narrative maybe to some people. But thematically, it gets a pass because it makes sense in the story, in the characterization, in like you're a crazy hobo cop that needs to collect bottles so that he can afford to buy a raincoat or some place to stay for the night, because that's the way it is, fam. That's the kind of world we're living in.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
Yeah, let's follow up our gross, lecherous comment with that.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
I have a feeling that this isn't going to crack the case wide open. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler for you, but
I don't know.
cool.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Gonna give her
Okay.
a card.
Uh-huh.
Reality? You mean what reality?
Ah.
Economic reality or...
You're honestly engaging with this more than I think somebody in your position would, especially considering the previous conversation that I've offered.
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
This is thematically appropriate considering the little tangent I went on about the money gameplay.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm
Don't
15.
offer your age to a creepy old man. You don't know the reality we're living in, do you?
Yeah, that's why I'm working my ass off in Frit. So I
To be
guess
fair,
it's
also
not
working at 15 is that...
economic.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Honestly, for 15, not bad, not bad,
I
not bad.
don't know. What about it?
When ordinary people take over the government and demands democracy.
Yeah, right, alright.
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history.
This
I mean.
nonsense. I see what you did there, game.
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
I understand that it's a gameplay mechanic and I can ask and get more information here, but I literally am feeling the cringe of needing to stop this conversation because of how awkward this is. This feels.
Cool.
Cool. But I gained experience. Would I have gained more experience if I'd kept being more obnoxious? Who knows? I need a jacket. That is, I think, where you turn in the bottles, maybe? Where I get jacket? Where I get jacket? Is where I get drug?
A small cabinet on the wall is
Ah ha
full
ha.
of various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all
We
bear
can't be in
the
that bad of a
Saint-Baptiste
post-revolution age.
pharmaceutical
We
logo.
got pharmaceuticals.
Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Dang, that's like symbolic and shit.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Why do you know that much about those I mean, to be fair, they're probably over the counters. They just sound a lot more dangerous. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because of just the brand labels. You know what? Tell me about them.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Dramamine is a really good painkiller.
Why do you know that?
Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
This seems interesting.
No. Sorry. I'm not like
I
a
see.
doctor or
That
anything.
seems fair.
Nosafed heals +1 health.
Oh.
Dramamine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
Thank you, tutorial agent, for translating that into gameplay for me.
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company.
Yeah, but, you know, it must have been a saint at some point, right? The patron saint, perhaps.
Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
I have a feeling that's not what I wanted.
She is right. Saint-Baptiste, the company,
Saint-Baptiste.
derives its name from Saint-Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A real case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows.
I mean, it
least.
says success, but I don't know if I believe you, Encyclopedia. You can't just call a city Saint-Baptiste and it not be named after a Saint-Baptiste. That's generally not how saints work, if you know what I mean. San Diego. San Francisco. Saints. Anyways.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign.
See, it's the bottle turning thingy. That's more druggas. Wear jacket. Wear raincoat. Raindrops do keep falling on me head. Oh, that's nice. How do I buy jacket? Can have jacket? Jacke? Jacke? Jacke, bitte? That's jacket, please. Oh, is it in here? That looks like bread.
You see several packaged
Oh,
raincoats.
that's a weird
filled
place to store your
beneath
raincoats.
A display of croissants and juice bottles.
Right?
The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the
Fritta.
back.
Like bitte. Except bitte is 2 T's.
The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
I mean...
What is what? It's a raincoat.
I worry that I'm going to get... Wait, no, if she calls the police, I'll just be like, haha, I am the police, and that'll just make her even more discomfited.
If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
But what about Montreal? Get it? Is a joke. A French joke. The worst kind of humor.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult.
I think I'll be
Here you
alright.
go.
This will keep you nice and warm out there.
Really?
Good choice, if a bit goofy looking.
Huh. It's a raincoat, though. Raincoats don't keep you warm. Do I put it over this jacket? Yep. Looks stupid. Also, to confirm, I have no shoes on. I'm assuming I'm wearing socks. Otherwise, I should be very concerned about the color of my feet right now. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna get all sorts. It's wet. That's wet. That's wet. I'm gonna get the trench foot. That's a problem. Oh well. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Also, I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure you're wearing that raincoat over your disco blazer. Like, I can't imagine why you would swap them. What's this? Cigarettes?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol
Yeah, it looked like a
bottles
cigarette
lined the
vending
shop
machine.
wall,
Ooh,
inviting
and
me
booze.
closer.
Wait, are you old enough to sell me booze? Is that a thing? We have laws here about how old you have to be able to serve booze. I think selling it is similar.
The bottles wink at you in the light.
Oh.
The smokes too glitter in their wrapping.
Ooh.
It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak.
We could be alcoholic cop.
There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
I don't know if that third one's correct.
Guess not, no.
Oh, I said that out loud. That's unfortunate. Your hat's funny looking.
Good
Can I have
thing
your hat?
You're an unrecovering alcoholic then.
I don't know if I trust you, electrochemistry. I don't think you have my best interests at heart. Although, ironically, you probably are my heart. Or at least the electrical signals that power it. Huh. Interesting.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
I mean, look at me. I'm pretty sure you can tell.
Don't ask. Don't look. Don't do. Know this. You will never finish your alcohol quest.
Oh,
if you
I do
don't
like
buy
quests.
beautiful alcohol.
To be fair, I don't need, I have full everything right now. I do like completionism, but for the moment, we don't necessarily need it. Alright, we came here to get a raincoat and we bought what we came for. Good job, go team. I'm in ain't we all, friend? Ain't we all? Ooh, the rain. It's like rain. I don't need the level up points, obviously. My pockets is so lonely. Oh, wow, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we already did that. That's true. It is very easy to get me to go along with something if you can convince me that it will make Kim disappointed. I'm okay with making him concerned and exasperated and, discomfited, maybe, but I can't disappoint him. He's my boyfriend. He's our boyfriend. It is our playthrough together. It's a weird pseudo polygamy situation, some sort of polycule, except we are all a bunch of different people inhabiting one person. This is confusing. I'm not sure how it works. Is it sort of what happens if you date somebody with multiple personality disorder, maybe? I don't know. Oh, right. Lots of quests. Lots of things to do. Thank you. Thank you, Journal. I would forget. Okay. Magazines? Seems like you shouldn't keep these out in the rain. Jump jams? What about jock jams? Oh no! They're much hunkier than you! Hunkier than me, though? Actually, I'm not that hunky. I'm more of a twink, I guess. Strictly based on my physique. More of like more of an otter, less of a bear. You shouldn't feel threatened by- Don't be silly! Oh, where's the other thought? Aw. Oh. People just be throwing out magnesium? Haha, idiots. Sick. Oh, idiomatique. Technically it's idiomatic, but if we're trying to be pretend French, idiomatique. Yeah, you guys have the same, come on. Arrêtez, en français, s'il vous plaît. What? Who said that? I think I'm better than nobody. Look at me. I'm not wearing shoes. I wonder if that affects people's conversation with me. They're like, this motherfucker ain't wearing shoes. That's messed up. Alright, Shotgun warned us about this before, but I think it'll be fine.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Oh no, he's an alpha male. It's time to get Sigma up in here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
I don't know if I like you, sir.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups. But you're essentially still workers.
Not necessarily wrong. I was just doing my job. Historically is not the best excuse.
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
I get it, jeez.
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary.
Sorry, Goose stepped
and
over my
feed
grave.
Their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Yeah, I was feeling that from the way he says right to work. Which, I mean, it means it's a good voice performance if my hunch is correct.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
Again, yes, very wooden.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Yeah, again, very wooden sounding. And I feel that, given the level of voice acting in this game, and the amount of care taken in the voice performance and voice direction, that this is intentional.
So do we, Scott.
Oh! Scabs!
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked.
I wonder if it's going to mention
Guards
something.
blocking the way to the access panel.
I called a hunch.
And I don't mean
Nope.
the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is. Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by.
Okay, so the guy
The
up
access
there,
panel is
the guy who
right
called him a
behind
scab, is the Mesk one, I'm assuming.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
Okay, again, calling it. Is it going to click in?
I don't know
No?
how the Union
Interesting.
has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of
Are you being
criminal shit.
racist? Sounds like
They
you're being
have that
racist.
look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No. They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Hey, Bilby, and thank you for the resub. How are we doing? Good. Oh, it's afternoon over there, huh? It is closer to tomorrow here. Perfectly lightly bearded square wedge. Huh. If I remember what I believe I remember about the game, I can't act on my hunch because it would possibly technically be a spoiler if what I remember is correct. So this is awkward. Oh, that's true. Y'all in the future. I'm just living in the past. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Geographically, I literally cannot help it. I live in the past.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. Why you want to meet that fat asshole?
I'm
I know
done.
nothing about a murder.
Yeah, that's good. You're very good at this.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Alright, well, empathy's got something.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive.
Nothing.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Not necessarily, actually.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Then again, I'm not a lawyer. I only pretend to be one on the internet.
Pity.
Let us work!
Okay, let's play full idiot. Who's playing?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together.
Yeah, and you're a
decide
filthy
to
scab.
make honest work for other people. Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs.
Oh,
underneath
damn.
this tight-fitting
He
shirt.
ripped.
This man is in shape.
He fit. He fitty. He fitty get litty.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Uh-huh.
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much
Who
more
holds overalls up with a
corpulence.
belt? They're overalls. They're over. All.
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers.
Right? Look at the
raising both
workers.
fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
Thank you. Okay, I think that that's enough to operate off of my hunch here. Plus, the wording that he used. I don't know about many scab dock workers who use the term heavy ordnance and strategically advantageous position. Just saying.
Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what. As he does, he stomps his foot on the pavement and stop everything. Look at that.
Why do
sweet pair
I-
of boots on his feet? They would absolutely complement your soul.
Oh,
Would
no.
Let your style fly even higher.
I'm sneakerhead cop. To be fair, it's boots. Boots aren't sneakers.
Boots, black in color, crafted of hardened leather. if you
Hmm,
let me
savoir
guess.
faire.
They look sturdy and stable, useful in rugged environments.
I do appreciate a good boot.
Imagine what you could do with boots like this. Not be a little fucking weakling baby, for starters. There are boots for
Physical
meat,
instrument, you're
and
so
there are boots
mean.
for smashing shit.
Okay, these are internal. There's no quotation marks on them. These are some good answers. 1 second. It's boot fashion. Burnt my pinky the other day on the element stove. It's right on the little knuckle. Oh no, I'm breaking my own kayfabe. Obviously, robot hands can't get burnt. Oh, never mind. You didn't hear that. One day I'll be able to stick to my own lore. Nah, I don't think that's how it works. Anyways, I don't want to be, yeah, see, like, this is like, I don't want to, nah, I'm a cool-ass bitch, baby. Don't ignore the comma. It's a good question. I'll be honest, I can't remember. I just,
Fucking A. That's a solid slice of self-respect.
yeah, I ain't sorry, cop.
Prissy milk sop. Get back to me when you've grown a backbone.
I do have a backbone. It's the backbone of a cool-ass bitch, baby. Again, we are purposefully neglecting the comma.
The physically impressive man tower has turned his attention back to the gates. He ignores your presence.
Yeah, you should. I'm onto you, and not in the sexy way, because Kim's my boyfriend, and I am not in an open relationship.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
Okay, yeah, it's being more and more forthright about
We
it.
came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
That's not the point. There's a reason that... I mean, striking is complicated. Strikes are complicated. Unionization is complicated. None are universally good or bad, etc., etc. But at the same time, I feel like solidarity among workers is better than, you know, a race to the bottom. That is also true. I'm not really sure how post-war Revachol necessarily is unionizing, and if it's the same sort of thing.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
Oh, Kim. Oh, no.
Now that is interesting.
Yeah, that wouldn't have happened normally.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of
The free market, you say?
The rules of the economy.
Oh no, he's a
because
free
they
market
were.
capitalist. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, Kim.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, yeah, this one was interesting, Trivial.
What's it to you? Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs.
I mean, both are very
He
likely
seems a more
true.
brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch.
No, I'm gonna pry. I'm gonna see if I can get this guy to straight up kill me.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Again, also, if we're assuming that the voice direction is very purposefully asking for this particular inflection, it sounds like you're reading off of a script, or a backstory, or a dossier.
A monstrous shadow high above the fire trucks of the domain. The 881 motorway running over this district of Jamrock. Concrete pillars rise up from the midst of the dilapidated wooden houses on the horizon, barely visible. The hazy machinery of the harbor.
Now, we want to let our mind drift.
Life in the domain is even worse off than in Martinez.
Oh, damn.
The cold air is stiff from the fumes of the motor carriages.
I mean, it is called imminent domain. That doesn't seem like it bodes well.
Below, broken down, battered
Just saying.
mill on the dusty streets with no purpose. Yet amongst them, there is no sight of this man. Nowhere.
He ain't from there. I mean, yeah, if he was a terrible place, why would he be so beefy? You generally need a certain level of nutrient intake in order to build muscle. Anyways, I explained to the choir why to live in a place called imminent domain kind of, you know, seems ominous, because the term of imminent domain obviously means that it's when the government takes private property. Like right to seizure or whatever. I can't remember what it's called in the States. It's something I know that I don't know how it works in other countries either necessarily. But yeah, essentially being like, I come from a land where the government took it from us. Well, it took private property for public use. That doesn't strike me as a very good place to live. Anyways. Now, here's the thing. Do we want to play... Or are we going to be tough cop?
Yeah? What makes you say that?
Gross.
They know me. That's bullshit. What's it to you? Big mess. caused by Union greed. But I only fight.
Interesting. We're allowed to just sort of straight up switch tact.
Every once in a while.
Okay, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Of another guy.
We're all workers.
A monstrous shadow high above the fire trap.
So anyway, cop. That's where I'm from. Worked at Territorial.
Pretty okay as far as lies go.
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
He's stopping this to control himself. You onto something.
Let's fight, let's fight. I'm going to get killed. Well, I know you're a big stupid liar. Even without the game and the modded stats giving me all of those insights. That's creepy. Let's see what's going on.
The spooky
Oh.
pair of blue eyes is peeking
Okay.
in from beyond the gates. The look is very intense, as if trying to burrow into your very soul.
Sparkle, sparkle. I wonder what you're going to sound like.
A faint, irregular breathing sound resonates through the gap. Almost inaudible, but still there.
Yeah, I think the first time I played through this, I failed the roll.
The eyes blink rapidly. They seem to be focused on following your every move.
As if you've got better ones.
Oh, I like it.
Shut.
Ooh, I like that description. The sound of a voice clambering.
Holy shit.
Excellent
It's another
physicality.
voice. Have curse, void, phantasms come to haunt us for misdeeds done in the past?
Oh, Inland Empire, you're great.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, come on,
It's just a
Volition.
regular person.
My inside voices are fighting again.
From your perspective, I'm a mysterious pair of eyes.
I thought it was a mysterious pair of eyes, boo. Like he was calling me boo. That would have been nice. I think I would have preferred that.
None of your business. Ooh, so spooky.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, you know who's got things to hide?
Who? Who? Is it me? Is it you? Who
Don't
knows?
be
Guess who?
idiot and say it. In this day and age, of all times, it won't end well.
Volition, are you trying to give me some good advice and am I just not going to take it? Just like that song by Alanis Morissette that really isn't about irony at all. Unless it's double irony. Very confusing.
Yes, my identity. Good use of sarcasm there, man.
Sorry, I'm listening to see if if they actually did record clap. I don't think they did.
It was funny enough to me. Try not to hurt yourself, old man.
Rude.
Looking, peeking, gazing, staring,
Oh my god.
watching, ogling.
Ogling. Man, I would have loved to be a voice actor in this game. They seem to be having the time in their goddamn lives.
Nice going, Detective Thesaurus. You do know a few
I
words.
do! I do!
Right now?
You.
We've got our eyes on you. Believe you me.
Man, I wish I could do voice acting. Especially if you got things like this.
And the other eyes on that hulking, blaring leader of the sky.
Yo, I was thinking that too! Let's be friends. Let's be suspicious friends. I'm suspicious cop now.
Just look at the guy.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking. Seriously, scrolls up in the text to show him.
There's something twitching in the back of your mind. A connection hidden between the numbly aching folds of your brain.
Yeah, folds of my brain get achy a lot.
Look at you, super constable on
super constable now.
Suspicious case. Seems like that's
Hey,
gonna take a long
rude.
fucking while. Welcome to fucking Martinez, Piggy.
Hey. Oh yeah, I am a cop. That's fair.
The eyes. There are so many eyes all over the place. You can't even fathom it.
How would I even hear you? You're so whispery.
Someone will be peeking. You can't escape.
Hey, we all live in a surveillance state, baby.
How can they fit into all the holes and gaps? Are they very tiny people? Or are they eyes separated from the body?
Are we gonna be literal cop? Or are we gonna be aggressive cop?
What? That's not literal.
Literally, I stumped him. We stumped him. We stumped him. Gotcha. Got him. Got him.
You get that, right?
Obviously, you don't know nearly enough about me. Of course, I thought that literally.
Boring? That you are always being watched and judged. Nothing you do
Not even paying
escapes our
attention. Looking at my non-existent fingernail. I guess, yeah, with the robot hands. I don't have fingernails. Just a random thought.
We've had our eye on you for quite some time. We saw you stumble out of the hostel.
I stumble out of hostels stinking of booze all the time. It's called alcoholism, baby. That ain't special.
And we saw you got the
Oh no.
body down.
They know the game history.
Such wonderful progress. Hold the applause, ladies and gents.
Gosh. Your vocal flavor is impeccable.
All right. You want more?
Shit. Okay, shit. We gotta shut him up. We gotta shut him up.
A police officer punched a wee snot-nosed punk kid.
Okay, he ain't a wee.
Do you understand how fucked up that is?
I ain't sorry. Like, okay. The instinct is to say sorry because in my heart of hearts, I know that I will always be a sorry cop. That is why we are not going to say that. We're gonna be a...
Oh, sure. Think up any justification you can for your fucked up, vicious deeds. Seriously. What a psychopath.
Yeah.
You can't cover that up.
At least I'm not a pair of sparkling eyes. Something, 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 something. I kind of want it 1 second.
Welcome. The eyes. There are so many eyes all over the place.
Yeah.
How can they fit into all the holes and gaps?
We've had our eye on you for...
Okay, yeah.
You got the body down. Oh, all right. Oh, sure. Think up any justification you
Okay,
can
yeah,
for your
seriously,
fuck
alright.
not through here. The gate is broken as shit. Someone absolutely destroyed the access panel in the control tower.
Well, that's very helpful. Thank you, mysterious pair of eyes.
Probably a dogger.
With also a voice.
Block these loud ass scab fucks from getting in. The guys get panicky sometimes.
Alright, let's go again.
The gate is broken as shit. Most likely, Mr. Amazing
Why, thank you.
Aren't you a sharp ass pencil? Maybe someone should step right up, folks. Read.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good title.
Adventures of Flop, the Wonder Cop. Able to solve.
You maybe one of me.
No, certainly not a learned type. Sure, it's a shocker. Suit yourself.
Nope, I'm back.
Eerie pair of blue... Oh,
The eyes of Martinez are upon you. Not through. The gate is broken. Yeah, I got a suggestion. You should go try.
Alright, let's go try that. I mean, you suggested it. Why not? Grit. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, I got that. Anyways. Oh, hey, let's talk to the guy that was talking to the scab. Ooh, there's some money. You Gonna pick up some change? Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a little change.
Scab?
Oh, your eyes so jolly.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab.
I know what a
Smells like
scab
confidence,
is.
though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
Rhetoric, come on.
What did he just call you? A... Oh no, not this again. You
Half-Life,
just got away from
tone
that
it down.
fucking kid.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses. Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
Because they cockroaches.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to Scab.
Or
I guess
desperate, let's be
scared, maybe.
honest.
But scared of what? Of who?
It's one of the things that, I mean, that's one of the things that has our current job and labor market in such a tizzy. That's how you force these sorts of things to happen. When the alternative is starving, people will take shitty pay for nothing at all. But the alternative is when you push people that far, then you have a la revolution. Everybody wants to dunk on France, but let me tell you, you want to know about people who will start rioting over literally anything? That's the French, baby.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Interesting.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
I could be the first. I could be scab cop.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
He chuckles, then realizes.
Show him your stolen card. Now has arrived the perfect.
That seems stupid.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north?
Also, to be fair, I can imagine. Actually, if you think about it, not offense, not relating directly to the current political climate, that is kind of what's happening in the States.
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
Oh, right. I remember now.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Oh, good, good. What matters do you want to discuss with Everard?
Everard.
Everard's got a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, eh? Doesn't often dole it out, though. But sure, why not? I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Oh, you mean I just go up the stairs?
Beneath the jolliness, he suddenly seems doubtful.
Interesting.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
Huh.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini Supremacist.
Right, another big guy.
Walk right past him.
Oh, this guy. Well, it's about to get... I'm pretty sure the phrase Semini's supremacist might give you an inkling as to the conversation we're about to have.
Then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation.
I mean, I might have the numbers.
Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible. Not yet, no. He's incredibly
Not even the
strong.
scab leader?
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Is that what I call my hands? Nice.
Jean-Luc himself would
Why
say the
Dexter
philosophy
and
has
Sinister,
proven
though?
overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Philosophy is overly heroic? What is that? What would that mean? Huh. Interesting.
Sure.
I feel like he's gonna just literally just laugh in my face. Alright, let's go talk to the Seminese supremacist. This is gonna go well. It's gonna go so well I have half a mind to actually save Scum. Ooh! I'm just gonna take drugs from a windowsill. Why not? Press button behind guard. Interesting. As a cop, that's all I know how to do. Door kick and threaten and... Okay, so we can't talk to... Oh, wait, what do we got here? Got that. Uh-huh. Slowly, slowly. The wonderful hunk. Damn, you got groupies, bud? I'm just gonna go over here. It's gonna be fine. Nope, literally the game will not let me. He is quite literally a wall. Got it.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Oh, damn. He's all caps. I don't know if I can compete.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Yeah.
Your body does not betray your degeneracy. That's a lie. You're in great...
Damn, physical instrument. I didn't know my body could literally lie. I mean, yeah, the body can literally lie to one. Yeah.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
I mean, I see the cleft your ass cheeks. You smuggling hams back there, boyo? Right?
It must
that
be
means
frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Okay, here's the thing. I feel like of all these options, none of them are going to get the response I want, because that is gonna look like posturing. Pardon me. That's taking the bait. That's protesting too much. That's an appeal to authority, which might get me somewhere. That actually walking away will make him think he won, right? So like there's no good
That is precisely the negligence that has led
Negligence.
you to succumb to all rule. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can.
Oh, I get it.
Making the woman in my company sick.
Al Ghul. Alcohol. Aha. Normally I would cop to my ignorance, but I don't want to fumble in front of this guy.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Did you just... that him... Pig? Cops? Yeah, I'm not sure on which level I'm supposed to be insulted right now.
Show him the ham still got it.
This is gonna be fun.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Great, I love race supremacists. This is so fun.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
I do like the fact that his A, the angle that you see him at, B, his portrait, and like, see, that he is very ethnically ambiguous.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed
Also,
Hylians and the
your French accent doesn't make sense.
potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
I mean, not wrong. I am obsessed with sadness.
You will be superseded. Isn't that
Superseded.
right?
Thank you. If you wanted to use an actual French accent, that was half French.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Yeah, you know it. Like the fact that it's literally in his shadow.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must
Oh,
be the
this is
one
gonna go
that opens
well.
the door to the harbor.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the
Well,
other
I guess it
races
was.
to
There wasn't even a
great
check.
world war.
They're just. The game is just like, nope.
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street and
Boogie Street. Are we gonna have a dance battle? I actually might be able to take you in a dance battle. I don't think you got the rhythm in you. Sorry, I keep talking over him.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Okay, now you're getting a little personal. I like art, and art can be homosexual. What's wrong with that?
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him.
This
with
is
that
not
punch and
going to
catch
go
him off
well.
guard. No, there's a peaceful solution. You could internalize
I don't want to do that.
He would take you as one of his own. Well, not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you.
I mean, why would you not?
Sure. Or accept
I have a feeling that I'm going to get wrecked regardless. Like, I have a feeling it's going to be another one of those, you can't win this challenge. You're just going to make an ass of yourself. But at the same time, I feel like a modded playthrough is the only opportunity. Because, like, there's no way that this shouldn't be 100. I can't think of why it wouldn't be, considering how high the number is. It's impossibly high. But there's no better time than to try this. Did I get him?
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike.
Oh, he's
straight
gonna be
into his
fine, isn't he?
Into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break. The man is reeling, gasping for air.
Oh god, did I just kill a man?
In the distance,
I didn't save my game. I don't know how far back we're going, fam.
all you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip. Now's the time for a spin kick. He expects the 1-2, not the 1-360.
Savoir-faire, yes!
No, don't be a fucking ballerina. Rip into him. Right hook. Get into
Oh man, I kind of really do want to do this. I really wish I save scummed this. Well, in for a penny, in for a really dumb acrobatic pound. Whoa!
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of
Yes!
muscle and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button.
I don't really want to press the button, I'll be honest. This was not about the button, this was mostly about the crate behind him.
As you slam your fist.
What? I didn't say I wanted to press the button.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
That's unfortunate.
Her voice is surprisingly calm.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's go before he...
No, I came for the crate. I don't actually care about the button. That's it. I just killed a man for... Kim, stop freaking out. How you doing?
Is still It'll take a few moments for...
Okay, move, Kim. I want to turn the button back on again. I guess the scabs are... Alright, nobody else want to talk to me? Nobody else... Nope, nobody's even going to mention how cool that was? Nobody? Man, what the hell? Oh, is the door? It's just for this door. Okay, cool. I was afraid that I was going to let the scabs in, because that wasn't my thing. Then again, hey, call me Mignana, even though you haven't technically introduced yourself to me that way, but it said so when I talked to you. Did you see? Did you see? I didn't have to subscribe to your nonsense.
Knocked him out good. Like the flying desperado. It's that really cool flying desperado spin kick you did, Boyadero.
Boyadero?
Performed by
I
the
like
most
that.
hard-bodied boyaderos on the steps.
Yeah, I sure did that thing.
So, what's on your mind this time?
Hey, bye. I just wanted you to acknowledge that I'm cool. Please, somebody tell me that I'm cool. Come on. I did a flying... Look at me. I'm not the kind of... Unless, maybe my physicality was right. Maybe I am in really good shape. Alcoholism is just a ruse. Yeah, I don't think it worked that well for the revolution for these guys. Yeah, the typewriter. Joke's on you. Oh. What? Oh. That's unfortunate.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
You fool!
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying
It's true. Oh man, they left the door slightly ajar after I pushed the button to force my way in. I guess it's just you know, I have to investigate. Somebody could be in danger. I'm the police.
Inside, he thinks.
Yes, I got what he was putting down. Don't worry, wavelength. We're on it.
Is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Oh baby, you know we're gonna browse those folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data.
Uh-huh.
Two kinds of transactions stand out.
Uh-huh.
Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world. From Muid.
Yeah. You'd think it was a... yeah, that seems weird, huh? The game was like, aha, you think it's gonna be a cabinet. Mm-mm. That's so inefficient. I love it. That's a weird looking coffee machine. I love it. Why is it up there? I love it.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside.
Hold on, I need to tidy up my desk a little bit and go get a beverage.
City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Okay, hold on. I still have that second AI integration for some, and I do not want it to run, so I'm not going to run a commercial. I also hate running commercials, I'm going to be honest. I'm not here to do that. We know that I'm not here to make money, so don't worry about it. Then again, subs always appreciated regardless. But I'm not here to play that game, so I'm here to play this game, this video, James. But I am going to hit the AFK thing real quick, just so that you don't have to stare at my disembodied, my puppet just going all wonky fonky. Let me pick this up, pick that up. Whoa! And I just knocked my phone over. So, you know, it's probably good that I changed the screen. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello, hello. That would be. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to afford full motion tracking anytime soon. Anyways, good news is I have water. Bad news is the ice machine apparently didn't have any water in it, so there's no ice, and I hate room temperature water. So I'm truly suffering. My guys, my nobodies. Just saying. I just hope you understand how much I'm suffering right now. Oh, come on, K-Bonk. Get your... I wonder if it's a transitional thing. It just... interesting. Is K-Bonk even open? Yeah, there it is. 1 second. Honestly, it was snowing earlier today, so there would actually be fresh snow, which would be less hygienically compromised. Alternatively, the snow that is on the ground right now has been on the ground for, over a week, and is probably full of things that would make me, regardless of my cyber parts, very, very ill. But yeah, there's a lot of snow. Actually, I should see if it's still snowing outside, because that means I will have to shovel. Room temperature water. Bleh. Cold beverages should be cold, and warm beverages should be warm. Beverages that are neither temperature are unacceptable. And I will accept no other arguments on this matter. Actually, is there? That's true, actually. That's an idea. It would be cold, and it wouldn't touch the drink. And it couldn't dilute the drink that way. I like the way you think. Hold on. Gonna put on my shoes and see if I can get something. You do not understand how much I do not like room temperature beverages. While I'm gone, again, apologies, we could, I don't know, ruminate on beverages that are okay at room temperature. Ready, set, go. Okay. I think I got it. A few other thoughts occurred while I was doing this. But none of them were as satisfying as the idea of putting snow in a bag and using it to cool water that I am trying to drink. Alright, let's see what we got. 1 second. I double-checked, and I'm pretty sure this bag is watertight, so I don't think I'll be getting anything in the water that I am drinking, because I'm pretty sure that this snow, as much as I try to choose fresh snow, it's probably got dirt in it, so let's not drink that. Alright, let's see. Well, you're a stronger person than I. I am but a whittle babby, and I don't like it. Will I dehydrate over? Kind of. Sometimes, maybe. It's a sensories, alright? It's a sensory thing. It's one of the main reasons why I have to be very careful when I order a warm beverage. It's why I have so many thermos-type cups. I need the beverage to stay the correct temperature, or else I do not want it. Anyways, my water is cold now, and I feel better. Thank you. This was a very good use of my time. Thank you for indulging me. There is a bag of ice in my cup of water. Unfortunately, it takes up most of the room of the cup, but this is fine. I do very much hope that the bag isn't leaking. I feel fine. I suppose we'll see if I get a microbe or something. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. I tested it. I put water in it and then turned it upside down to see if anything came out, and nothing came out, so should be fine. And again, I have given myself things through like that. It's fine. I'm fine. Let's read files. I have water.
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names.
Oh, right,
dates,
because time is a
and
thing.
percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Oh, geez, yeah, I feel this. Oh no, it's my adhoods.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Never mind the note. Come on.
There appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Who does that?
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Leo. We have to find Leo.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Can't talk about my hands because I have robot hands, and anything that I try and tell you about my non-robot hands would break the illusion. So, for all intents and purposes, I have robot hands. Look, Kim!
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union.
Debarders.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
Unless it's code for murder!
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Thank you.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood?
You would think that, electrochemistry. I'm an addict.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants.
I mean, whirling as in whirling in rags. I don't know. We'll have to see.
More banners. All items on the list.
Okay, so it just
all
right.
Slides shut. Smooth.
Yeah. What are we ruminating on?
Aces low.
Oh. Yes.
For the rest of the world, the aces low is just some cool Revachol thing, politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades. And those cargo pants look like they could fit tools for hot fixing your burning aerostatic. You should ask him about this.
I should ask him about this. Thank you, Aces Low. What else do we got? Okay, is that the only other thought I have right now? Like it. All right. Let's internalize, baby. Need to put another piece of tape on. I can't remember what my internalized thoughts, which ones I chose previously. At least I can't remember all of them. Excuse me. One thought, head almost. I got two now. Alright. I don't want to stop. THC. I'm gonna get drugs. Anyways. Coffee? Yay! Oh, that's probably not good. Then again. Ooh. La fumée. I wonder if we should read it. The smoke. Or the fumée, the smoke. To smoke? Come on, me. Interact. Book. Use the interact button. Oh, I feel like... Oh, that's the... I found it. I found it. Then why do you have this word twice?
Satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Oh, that looks cool.
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and, at the same time, above it.
I just thought it's because antlers looked cool. They'd be very inconvenient to have, but cool.
A shameful way to treat a former king. Even one as underwhelming as Friesel.
Interesting that that thought is coming from endurance.
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
I just feel like when you do something completely outlandish, you turn to the camera. Anyways.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures
to
direct
I'm
your
out.
attention. Just column after
Oh wow,
column
there's already
of
ice in the
closely
ice
set
machine.
text, interrupted occasionally
That's
by
okay.
little doodles in
Don't
black
need it
and
right now.
white. No advertisements, you notice. So who's funding this radical commentary?
Good question.
After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents.
Kim, you're so patient just putting
The
up with my
magazine is
nonsense.
divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur, and
That's
local concerns.
German.
Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Well, I mean, we're gonna read all of them, let's be honest.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism.
Crystals. Well, no, technically, I'm trying to think of what the literal translation would be. It'd be de la, would be of the. Is in? God, I'm so bad at French. I don't think that the accent means anything. I know it might just be a different conjugation. Because fumer, as I said, is to smoke. Not smoke as in the noun smoke, but of the action of smoking. The crystal, not the crystal of smoke, it would be the crystal to smoke the crystal. Interesting.
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, We too are at risk of going a la fume, unlike many
I'm
publications
assuming
which are content to
up in smoke.
spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fume is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers.
I see.
Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership.
Weaklings, I could do it in 1.
Perhaps they've overestimated the market demand for this kind of commentary.
You'd know, wouldn't you, Savoir-Faire?
So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Just imagine him turning.
Kim, I think this is a communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
Oh no.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. This section includes a long, tedious critique of the
I
latest
already am
round
regretting
of
clicking
free
on
trade
that.
negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine.
Hey, we know the Seminese. We just knocked one of them the F out.
You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the
Bear
Messina
wrestling?
border.
Come on.
Something about bear wrestling in Samara. Book riots in Yugograd.
That does sound interesting. Come on.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thank you,
Bear
thank
wrestling.
you.
Flip back to that.
Reaction speed, you know what I'm about then.
It seems to be part of a new public fitness initiative in the People's Republic of
Right.
Samara, SRV. devised
Unfortunately,
and promoted
there's not a lot of
by
room in the
none
cup
other
because of the
than
ice,
President
so.
Kanajinsky himself.
Ignore the wrestling in the background. Ignore me. But don't ignore me. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't say anything. Okay, I'm back. I mean, I didn't go anywhere. Shut up. You don't know anything. Alright. I'm on the wrong screen. There we go.
According to this extremely credulous account, Uncle Sport, as he's affectionately known to his people, has recently decreed bear wrestling the national sport of the SRV.
Oh, really? Do I get to ask both?
Based on the description in this article, he appears to be an extremely competent and democratically elected president.
Suspicious.
Sapormat Sport Kanajinsky is well into his 3rd decade as president of the SRV. Outside Samara, he's known for 3 things: brutal repression of internal dissent, monumental corruption,
Exactly.
and a near pathological obsession with physical fitness.
And also, called it. Then again, foreshadowing is a literary device. Sorry, H-Bomber guy.
Don't forget the mustache.
Oh, we don't forget the mustache.
Right, like all Samaran men above the age of 40, President Kanajinsky wears a truly spectacular walrus mustache.
I want to live in this world. The world where all Samaritan men above the age of 40 just have gigantic walrus mustaches.
It's quite
Truly, we live in the darkest timeline.
The match features one man, or in some cases, woman, against one bear.
True
2
egalitarianism.
competitors, 1 ring, 5 rounds, or until incapacitation. According to the SRV's Ministry of Information, the program has been a tremendous success. Public support stands at 87%, and youth obesity and alcoholism rates are down 12% and 7% respectively.
Okay, well, taking it with the grain of salt that we should, repressive government controlling media, etc., etc. Can't trust statistics like that. But also, what about the rates of bear obesity? Because how many of these people are being eaten by bears? We got bears.
This is the SRV we're talking about. If you think
Called it.
those are the real numbers, there's probably a guy who wants to sell you a bridge in La Chute.
I'm surprised there wasn't an option that said, really? I don't know if I could afford a bridge, or how much is he asking for it?
What are you, a statistician? Did the moral intern send you on a fact-finding mission? This is the SRV party line, comrade.
Wait, is the communist magazine arguing with me? You know what? I don't even know why I would be surprised by this.
The Samaran People's Republic? No, I should expect not. Why do you ask? I suppose that would be something to see.
Aw, Kimchi! Friend. Lovers.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
Friend. Brother.
The table of contents unfolds before you. It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean
Oh, that's true.
culture.
I actually did learn that Kunst is art today in German. And I immediately forgot, apparently, because, yeah.
Why they decided to title this one section in Volda is beyond you.
How'd they pronounce that? I'm assuming that's the in-universe term for what they call German.
Obviously, because it's cool to drop random phrases in foreign languages.
Honestly, that is very zine-coded.
It evokes a sense of recognition and fellowship among those privileged enough to understand.
Oh shit, they got me. I feel called out. I feel called out. Honestly, I just like it when I know things. Is that so wrong? Am I so easily manipulated? So, that's unfortunate. I'm sad now.
As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
I see.
The Tip Top Tournée is an inter-isolari
Oh, encyclopedia, I love you.
mostly known for its high speeds, ludicrous sponsorship deals, and high death toll. In Revachol, it's held quadrennially on the prestigious Zero Carousel racing circuit.
I have a feeling like Kim might know a little bit about the, Tip Top. But I, being the flagrant homosexual that I am apparently, want to read the artist's profile.
This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer.
And you're not going to tell me what's being said? How rude.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers.
Uh-huh.
Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
Honestly, I should have seen it coming.
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor
they got me
crashes.
back in. This is my kind of magazine.
So, all of it, basically.
Rude.
Oddly enough, this article has 2 bylines. Nasteb Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka.
It's not that odd.
There's no way those are real names. Have you ever met anyone named Exilus? Come on, they're plainly pseudonyms.
Oh, I mean, you do have a point. Maybe I just want to believe that I live in a world where somebody can be called Exilus.
More than that, they're likely anagrams.
Oh. Oh. I mean, I'm not sure what would make you think that. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to be looking at every name in the game, trying to figure out if they're these people.
Under capitalism, the article says, every pursuit has its price. Every pleasure, even one as elemental as the joy of racing others around a track, is reduced to an advertising opportunity.
I mean, not entirely wrong, but if anything, this is too generous a take.
Thus, the so-called tourney becomes a competition between increasingly meaningless brand signifiers. Your discount laundry detergent racing against a pack of Astra cigarettes, or even a fritta.
Fritta.
And that precisely is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest.
I mean, again, when you write, you write.
At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000
eye-watering amount of money
you're really watching for.
We all know the correct answer is
You
number
see,
2.
One cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tourney is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
I mean, we got it.
I can safely say the thought had never crossed my mind, Detective.
I wonder what...
I'm sure most things are, if the young men who wrote this article are to be believed.
I mean... I wonder what else is really just a metaphor for life under cap. I mean...
If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor.
Oh, Kim, a little too close to home.
They write with a large grain of salt.
Not that the writers are correct, and not that they're not incredibly heavy-handed, like most surface-level communist writing.
You flip back to the front of
How
the
do I
magazine.
know? I,
table
too,
of
was
contents
once
unfolds
16 years
before you.
old and thought myself very smart. That's right, everybody. I'm sorry to have to fess up to this, but I am older than 16. I know it may surprise you. The boyish good looks are very deceiving.
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike.
I mean, yeah.
You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta.
Then we get the women.
Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Oh no, I think this might be a cop moment. I feel like this is apathy cop. This is my middle of the road ass. Ain't 1. Ain't 2. 3 is soft kind of my sentiment. In that I don't believe that human necessity should be a market for speculation and for-profit industry, because all you're doing is incentivizing human cruelty. But anyway, since we said I'm not allowed to have random crash outs about things.
According to these editorials, there can be no accommodation with the forces of international capital or their mucilaginous allies.
Mucilaginous. That's a word. Okay, I think I know. 1 second. Yes, I thought so. The sound of it obviously makes you, I mean, hopefully, this is my thought process. Okay, sorry, TLDR. Resembling mucilage. Mucilage is like fuselage, except, you know, mucus. It's stuff, it's connecting stuff together, moist and sticky. Yes. So, yeah. You are secreting mucus, you know. Yes, mucus, mucilage. That was my thought process. That's how I was contextually thinking of the word. Apparently this is a tangent, but it's not like a random crash out tangent, so bear with me. Somebody might know the term better than I, and I do believe this is the way I was taught to read as a child. It was to fill in context rather than stopping what you're reading to look up things you don't know. So it was to use context clues to determine what a particular word might be. And I don't know if I was reading or hearing something that railed against this method, because they're like, oh, you're just teaching people to make up or like assume what words mean, and then they'll misuse the words, blue, 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 malapropisms, blah, blah, blue, 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 blue. Ironically enough, I used that very method to understand what a malapropism was. Because when I read the word for the first time, I didn't know what it was, but the context taught me what it was, so I didn't have to look it up, and I was correct. Anyways, that's a random tangent. I can't remember what the name of, like, reading, it's like reading style, teaching, or what have you is called, but it's a thing. Depending on your age or geographic area or type of schooling, it may be something that you were taught when growing up. I don't know. I have a pretty mucilaginous. That's not the correct word. That was the joke. Verbiosity. Thanks to a voracious appetite for reading, and I never, I think, suffered. There definitely have been times in my life where I have misused words, and had to learn, or like, I had the other problem too, where I read a lot of words but had never heard them spoken aloud. So I had a huge thing with segue. I always thought, like, looking at the word, I was like, Segu. Segu makes sense to me. Knowing, being French, what have you. Segu. But no, it's segue. You look at that word, I'm like, well, how is that segue? Anyways. And alternatively, to be fair, society also does this where they adapt a word almost like literally, it's weird, it's like a double negative, has come to mean the exact opposite because its general usage in the collective nomenclature is in opposition to what the word literal means. It is usually used in exaggeration to mean the opposite. Similarly, an easier one to kind of wrap your head around is the term ambivalent or ambivalent is an easier way to break down what it actually means. But people generally use the term ambivalent to mean apathetic, to mean without a particular connection or investment in the situation. That is incorrect. God, why am I doing this? Why am I like this? Anyways, I just think it's fascinating when I learned this, because I was using it that way. I had said that I was ambivalent about something and somebody corrected me, and I thought it was neat because it made so much sense when they said it, and they were like, no, ambivalent means to vacillate between to be of two minds about something. And that makes sense because scientifically, if you are ambivalent, you are between the two valences. So it means that you are vacillating between the two polarities. I need to stop. I need to go away from the universe now. If only my voice commands were working, I could clip that. And be like, and this is why we're not allowed to let Zero go on tangents. Anyways, I feel like I've actually made this I've had this conversation before. That's true. I don't know why that hadn't occurred to me. The word ambi. To be fair, it took me a while to understand the use of a before a word to mean the antithesis. Like, asymmetry is the antithesis of symmetry, is something that is not symmetrical. Asexual is to be non-sexual, because I'm like, why wouldn't you just use non or un? Why language gotta be like that, though? Anyways, words are crazy. Language is neat. Things have meanings. Culture determines a lot of those meanings, and they change over time. Wow. It's an interesting thing, especially when you look at how, like, translations are done over texts over time. Like, a literal translation of something like Odysseus, Homer's Odyssey, Odysseus's story, is very different and even very culturally biased depending on the translator, because there's a lot of ambiguity in the direct translation, because you can't necessarily... The strict translation of the text as it is written by our current understanding of the language is different from the necessary cultural implications of the language from the time it was written. Why do I need to stop? You know what? I'm gonna play a video game. To be fair, if there is any video game that I am allowed to go on these stupid-ass tangents while playing, Disco Elysium, I think, is a fair kind of vibe. I feel like just let me go. We're reading a random communist magazine. We are so far off, like, course right now. It's fine.
Why do communists love puerile insults?
Because
And
they're
they wonder
funny.
why they're always being left out in the cold.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Congratulations. We read a magazine. It only took us an hour. Correct. I think we're probably going to finish this office, and that will be it for us for today's playthrough. It means it's 6 p.m. Damn. Le jardin. The garden. More drugs, more drugs, more drugs. I've played adventure games. Oh, yeah. Oh, but -1 drama. I do love the drama. But I also do like being cool. Yeah. Now we're cool, cop. I also do like putting on random clothes that I lifted from some guy's office. I'm assuming that just opens the cabinet again and lets us re-examine it. I don't think necessarily we'll get anything more out of it. Oh, it's print. Well, I said ass, but they wrote it, so it's their fault. Interesting, just like my ice machine. That's how I know I need to clean it. Because it means that... Actually, I don't know why it gets that weird squeaking, because literally the only parts that should be interacting with it are water. And I don't understand how water can create a friction that causes the ice machine to squeal. Oh, thank you, autosave.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone.
Oh, hey, I
is
thought it
looking
was a
down at
payphone.
you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike."
Another way to
Use
squeeze money from the worker, from the working class.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Oh, you know it.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005.
I'm a
That's the dial code
genius.
for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling.
Ah, boo.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8
Oh,
and 10 millimeter
well,
film for home use. This is Lummy. How may I help you?
This is embarrassing.
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
I'm so sorry, Lemmy.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10 millimeter film for home use. This is Lummy. Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
It is wild that this is more patience than I think most people working these sorts of jobs would have for this.
No. Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Oh dear.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
Again, props to the man for this man's patience.
He thinks you're pulling a prank on him. On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door.
Ooh, film noir-like. You do know how to paint a scene, Shivers. Which I guess kind of makes sense thematically if you think about it. You have your extrasensory perception painting a scene at a physical sensation.
Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker.
Also very true. But who knows what we rent from this video service, let's be honest.
Suddenly you feel
I'm
like
talking
you don't
about
want to hear
pornography.
video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it. It was all shit. It's over.
Called it. Ex-wife. Oh, I want to go with one, but I also want to go with two, so I'm afraid I won't get both.
That's enough for you today. Let's conclude this call.
It.
Wait, did I? Huh. Interesting. And also a little sad. Forgive me. Stretching out my leggy. It gets a cramp. Ooh, what's these stairs? Aha! Oh! Free jacket, a jacket for free.
Cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
I think it
is
might be
clearly
my
visible on
jacket.
its back. This is your.
Yep,
cloak.
called it.
You can feel it.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
Oh man, you mean I didn't have to buy the raincoat?
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, yes I do.
Ooh, a service cloak.
As your
I'm really
fingers
only in
touch
it for the free
tarpaulin,
jacket.
It almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Aw, thanks. Now we're gonna put on our new clothes. Oh yeah. Let's get cloaked up, baby. Now that's disco. And then we jump into this, and then it's game over. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Speaking of drinking water. Oh, I never reopened K-Bonk because of the issues. Reopen it, although I'm about to end the stream, but still. Oh, that's a bottle. I really should have picked up so I could at least have helped with the littering problem. I want that. Give it to me. Can't get there this way. I think we are. Look at all these bottles! All these bottles. These 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. I see. We do our drinking here. Very nice.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Did I do this?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red.
I mean, do you think it was one person?
It must have been pretty hard.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Wow. Kim. I don't know if this is very sorry cop coded or if it's just dawning realization about my life and the choices I have made that have led me to this moment. Pop. It's a bit long. It's a bit of a mouthful.
Yes. This scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Very compassionate of you, Kim. Alright, let's head back to the office. Maybe... I'm trying to think of... Oh, what's going on here? Ooh, quiescence. I like your silly words, game. Interesting that the game kind of locks you in, because I can't get back out through this. What, did you get mad, Eraserhead? Dumbass. Mad that I knocked you on your ass. We can obviously always talk to Kim at some point. But I think this is probably a good stopping point, because I feel like anything further will either be disjointed or we'll get too close to the next kind of story beat section, and then I don't want to, like, cut it off at the knee, if you know what I mean. Alright. Yeah. Just leave it on this screen for now. Apologies if you can hear the buzz of my ice machine. I feel like it's loud enough to be picked up by the microphone. In fact, let me take a look at my audio monitor and let me see. Huh? Doesn't seem like it can be picked up. That's nice. The water is managing right now. There is enough ice in the ice machine. I can words good. There's enough ice in the ice machine now to appropriately unsnow my beverage, so I'll be okay for sleepy times. Because it's nice to have ice cold water when I go sleepies, and then it means I have, if I put it in my thermos, there will still be ice in it when I wake up to take my meds, although I'm obviously a lot less particular about using room temperature water to take meds, because that's functional drinking. That's not like, you know, drinking for mouth feel. Anyways, let's go on to the end stream screen. Where's that one? It's this one. Okay. As always, nobody's. Apologies for not thematically celebrating this, the high holy day of the bad luck bird. Which is me. But maybe next time. Maybe next time. Nope, don't do it. Next Friday the 13th stream, I think it would be neat. Maybe do a crowd control thing or just do a modded thing where essentially I don't know what game I'll be playing at the time. It might be Disco Elysium just because of Friday, but we... Oh, nice. So I can't remember how often it falls. Look at a calendar and mark it out appropriately. But some game where I can modify probability to the point where we can make it so we're gonna have a bad luck time. As long as it's not a gacha game, because that would be fiscally ruinous. Oh, that's math. And despite having a computer for brains, That's a good idea, I think. Or something gambling. We could also go back and do it's not Cloverfield. It's the slot machine one. But yes, one of the not real gambly games. That'll be funny. I'll see what's doable. And we will make an event of it of some sort. If only for the lore accurateness of it all. And because it's not going to be my fault then, because it's just for the lore. Alright. As always, nobodies, thank you for tuning in for next week. It is back to Blueprints Monday, off Tuesday. It will hopefully be co-op Warframe Wednesday. If not, it will be... I'll probably play something else because I feel like I don't want to stream solo Warframe. It's not as fun. Anyways, more Blueprints Thursday because Lord knows we ain't wrapping that up anytime soon, and then more Disco Elysium Friday. And that's all you need to know about that. We'll figure out when to do FMV games again. I might need to move around things, but with my current work schedule, I really don't think I can add any more streams in as it is. So, we'll reconsider it. Okay. Have a good weekend. See you on Monday. And as always, you are my very favorite nobodies. And I know that I'm not supposed to say it, but I love you very much. I don't know, man. I'm weird. I'm going away now.